I've spent 1 week living with this Bentley Flying Spur plug-in hybrid. And in this video, I'm going to tell you what it was like to live with, what I liked about it, and what I didn't. So let's go. It's my wife's birthday and I thought this car is going to be absolutely perfect for us to travel down to Norham, which was once the most dangerous place in England. It's going to be fantastic. We're leaving from central Scotland. And yeah, this being the plug-in hybrid, I'm hoping to see pretty good returns. Of course, it's still a twin turbo V8, it's not going to be amazing, but this car has got, you know, upwards of, I think it's 46, 47 miles of range, and right now it's sitting on about 35, so I'll get it charged up before I go. So the car's currently sitting on about 460 miles of fuel, and the plan is we'll go from Norham and then we're going to head east and just enjoy our time with the car. Yeah, it's going to be great. When my wife and I got married last year, reached out to Bentley and I was like, I've got a really good idea for a feature. Plan was to visit the James Bond spots. I did some of them, but I couldn't do all of them, so ended up in the end just writing a review for the car for a newspaper. Oh, Jesus, that didn't help, did it? Now, of course, the back of this car is where it really sort of comes to its own. It's beautiful in here, and I'm really a fan of this kind of damson interior. It matches the damson and white sand paintwork. It's really nice. I've had mixed opinions on it, but I love it. And then you've got like wireless phone charger in here, you've got loads of cubby storage, you've got bits under here, no fridge, but you can spec a fridge. Vanity mirrors. The thing I love the most though is this. So if I tap this little screen here, you can control everything from here. Now if I just, and I can just take it and I can play with it just like that. So I can open all the blinds, for instance. Amazing stuff. It's so cool. And then I can even control the flying B at the front. I can choose to reveal or conceal it. And I can click back, I control the media, I can control my massaging seats, the ambient lighting, I can do everything. And then when I'm done, I just pop it back in there and that's me. It actually becomes like really dark in here when all the blinds are down, which is obvious, it's doing its thing, right? But with the tinted glass in the back, it's super dark. It's going to be really nice at night, I think. I'm going to play about with the ambient light settings and probably show you guys as best as I can a night video of this and what it looks like. So down here there's a few buttons. I can select, you know, sport modes, which of course engages the engine. Bentley mode, comfort and custom. Most of the trip I think I'll be leaving in Bentley mode. I can also, by clicking this E mode button here, if I select that, it brings this up on the screen, which basically allows me to kind of charge the battery whilst I'm running. I've got EV drive, and then I've got hold. Obviously I can kind of balance the engine and electric power, and it just means I get more kind of charge in the battery, or it means I can reserve the battery for kicking around town. And there's one thing that I really love, is these organ stops. It's really cool, love it. So I charged the Bentley from my 7.5 kilowatt wall box, and the car was originally on 25 miles, it's now shown 53 miles. It took just under 2 hours to charge and used 12.31 kilowatt hour of electricity. Soon enough we were on the road to Norham, circa 90 miles away from Stirling. Takes us down through Edinburgh and over to the east coast towards Bamborough, and it was a perfect time for us to get to know the car a bit better. If you can just check how many decibels it's registering at 70 miles an hour for me, please, my darling, gorgeous assistant. So what did you do on your birthday? I measured the sound of a Bentley at 70 miles an hour.
64?
That's good. 64 decibels.
It was actually going down to 63 at some point when it's like really quiet, the road, but like 64 I would say just now. 64? Yeah. So that's not far off the Rolls Royce Cullinan. One thing that I have picked up on, actually, see if you look at the end, you can see the Flying Spur emblem just, see the wings? You can see our wings like literally just at the bottom of the bonnet on the Rolls Royce and the Spirit Ecstasy. You can actually see it sticking up, you know, you can actually see her sort of cutting through the air. Whereas this, you can't really see it, you need to kind of look for it. Do you know what I mean? Like down I can see it a little bit.
You can see it a little bit. Your headrest goes up and down. Things that you do when you're stuck in traffic. What do you think? Comfortable? No. You can move the headrest. No. You can move the headrest up and down as well. There's a button you can click. So if it's too high, you can move it up or down.
But it's literally down, and I'm still too short.
You're just too small. You get a wee booster seat. Oops. Oh, look at the combine.
Combine. Harvester.
Indeed, babe.
harvesting the crops in the Scottish borders.
Harvesting the crops in the Scottish borders.
There's a range of mainly black cows.
I wonder why they're mainly black.
There's one brown sitting in the middle.
I wonder how he feels.
Pretty good. He was munching on grass.
The car reverted to EV only mode, or EV drive as it's called, which means it utilises all the electric stuff instead of going back to hybrid mode, which it was in. So it's now 8 through all my battery and I've only got 4 miles of range left, which means 57.8 miles per gallon is what I'm returning. But it'll be interesting to see what happens when it's just running on the engine.
Noram!
We made it!
We're on the other side of the border.
We are on the other side of the border.
That's where we're having dinner. Oh, look how cute it is. We can have beer.
We've regenerated, so we had 1 mile about 15 minutes ago when I put it in regeneration mode. It's generated another 5 miles into the electric into the battery. So that's good. And our overall fuel consumption is 45.9 miles per gallon. We've travelled 91 miles and it's returned 4.2 miles per kilowatt hour. We've just got back from our getaway. We had an amazing time. My wife absolutely loved the car. Just a shame that I can't actually give it to her. I have to give it back to Bentley. I'd love to hold on to it. So a couple of things happened during the trip. We stopped for a bit of lunch, and whilst we stopped for lunch, we ran up to the lunch place in hybrid mode, and once we came out of the lunch, got back into the car and continued our journey again, the car defaulted back to EV drive, which basically maximises the electric driving experience. This means the battery runs down really quickly. You get amazing MPG because it's using mostly the motors and the battery and not the engine, but hybrids we were getting up to 60 miles per gallon, 61 miles per gallon was what I actually seen. The battery did run down quite a bit, and when we arrived in Norham, there were no chargers, so we thought, okay, you know, this is going to be a perfect opportunity to try the charge mode. So we charged the battery again and managed to get the battery up from 0 miles to 13 miles in the space of about 25 minutes, which was really good. We made our way to Berwick, and again the chargers in Berwick weren't working. We tried plugging one in, but it wouldn't charge the car at all. So again, back in EV charge again, and we managed to recuperate 25 miles now. Well, it was actually 31 miles, but it's dropped down to 25 since I've been using the car, and 270 miles left, so just over half a tank of fuel left. Coming back using EV charge, the car managed 23.3 miles per gallon, which is kind of what you would expect when it's running just purely on that 4-litre V8 engine. So over the course of the week, the 250 miles that I've driven in this car, it's done 5.2 miles per kilowatt hour and returned 31 miles per gallon. There are a couple of things that annoy me, such as this. When the armrest is folded front, it stops your little thing from opening here, and you can't actually shut it again, so you need to, that just stays open and it's a bit annoying. You have to bring the armrest back, tuck that in. It's just a small thing, it's a very small thing. Again, it's very hard to pick things in this car. It's so smooth, this. So smooth and so quiet when you're pulling away because of that plug-in hybrid powertrain. I'm saying all the nice things about it. I want something to be bad, I want something to be out of place so I can feel, no, they could have done this better, but they've got it so right, this. So let's do a 20 to 60 and see how we get on to measure overtaking ability. Right, here we go. Go! Oh Christ. Oof, that was 20 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. Wow. That's a breathtaking thing, this. And then all you do is just pop it back into Bentley mode and your ride becomes smooth and cosseting. After 1 week with the Bentley Continental Flying Spur plug-in hybrid, I'm absolutely in love. I love the damson and white sand paintwork, a £24,000 option. I love the plug-in hybrid powertrain. Gives you the best of both worlds, economy and performance. The points we were showing returns of up to 61 miles per gallon, and the 771 brake horsepower, the way that delivers it to all 4 wheels of the tarmac and just projects you forward is incredible. It's a total rocket ship. Just like the last Bentley I spoke about, this one carried me and my wife down to Norham for her 34th birthday. So yet another Bentley that's really left a mark. £244,000, if I had it, yes I would. Thanks so much for watching, goodbye.